WhymsicalWyvern here. Hopefully we have worked out the stuff. I'm actually about to go peek on my phone and just see. An error occurred. Oh, that's not good. Apparently I am live and it looks like I'm Luigi. That's problematic. Okay, there we go. Is my person on it? Yes. Okay. All right. That works. Okay. Sarybot. Sarybot is here. Yesterday I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside. So this is an old favorite. And everything about it is going wrong. So that's going to be fun. We've had to at least get it started somewhat because we couldn't get the window capture to work. We spent the last half hour on that. And by we, I mean mostly Artie, who got in a Tizzy space and was fixing it for me, but I have no idea what she did, so I don't know how to fix it. But let's hope. All right, so drag this Chuzzle from here. Oh, it's a tutorial. Got it. Got it. Oh, I'm actually playing. I thought I was doing a tutorial. Awesome. That counts as a move against me, too. Alright. Anyway. This one's gonna blow. It won't let me do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose the one that's gonna blow because I'm totally... I remember that. I don't remember exactly because this has been so long. But I thought it could be fun. Apparently my ad is about to go. This is loud for me. I don't know if it's this loud for you guys. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't remember if there's a time frame on this. Yep. Never know. I am really riveting stuff. I know. It's oddly satisfying, that's all I can say. I'm not even trying to do strategy or anything, I'm just trying to remember the game. I have so many hours into this stupid thing way back in the day. It's been a long time. Coming back to me. Yep, we're gonna want to do a yellow one. See if we can't get the yellows together. Game paused. No. Okay. Apparently can't check anything else while I'm doing this. That's not limiting. I think nostalgia has value, but yeah. For some reason, the different colored eyes meant something too. Ah, yes, the big Chuzzles. be really honest. Welcome to my insanity. Ah, yes, we always want to get the big red things. I don't know why it's struggling to catch though. Maybe they move more crazy than a big one on the board. Looks like the commercial's over, so you guys didn't really hear what was going on. That's awesome. So that whole row can't be moved now. What am I doing? Let's see. This can move. Whoops. That was not intentional. I got it. Trophy. Wait, where'd my big Chuzzle go? I lost it. For some reason... Nope, now my chat... Apparently my ad break is happening now. I am so... I need to get that color to explode by that color. That's what I remember. It's a weird tutorial where I have to remember, but that's okay. I don't want to level up, I want to... I don't think I can really do that. I won't want to move it unless it actually... Oh, that's right. If the thing goes up to the top, then it won't. Yeah. That's right. That's at 3. Always reminded me of Rainbow Bright there. No, that won't work. Okay. Ooh. Yep. Well, it's not pixel art, folks. Oh, because of the double. Really? I used to make up my own challenges for this one. Interesting. Weird thing. I feel like something special happens with the rainbow one, but I don't remember what. Not. So you have to get two rainbows together. I don't know, but I'll remember. I will remember. Although that won't work because of you. And we have three of the rainbow ones. So, in theory, I can make it work. Remember? What was it? I can't go that way because of this. Oh, incredibly frustrating. Starting to remember things. I'll make that easier. Don't take too long, folks. Alrighty. Alright, I gotta get bugbears. Now it's gonna be harder. It's not impossible. No, they don't both count there. Oh, they do. It used to tell me somewhere what different things meant, but I honestly don't remember anymore. Blinky blinky face. Oh great, the white one's gone. Awesome. Oh, yeah, we were so one. I really could have sworn that it was somehow like extra points or something. You get the rainbow ones, but I don't know. Oh, I can't. so. Really? No, I wanted, yeah. Uh-oh. Apparently I must scramble. I don't know, guys. I was so ridiculously excited to get my hands on this. I don't know. Hey, you're an easy one to do. Play things. Really? time to give up video games. Yeah, too old. Just doesn't give me joy like it used to. Why did I like this one? Sorry, I forgot. I could upset them that way. Oh, come on. Oh, Tomas. Hi, how are you doing? I'm fine. Audio is good. Yeah, I'm just starting to wonder. I loved this game back in the day. It was a perfect little time waster. But, so I thought it would be okay with like a just chatting kind of background, but yeah, I don't know. It's not really doing it for me anymore. To be honest, the music is making my head just a wee bit migraine. I played this, I think. Yeah, I played hundreds of hours of this stupid game. It used to suck me in so bad. Look, they scream. Ah. It's not a bad game. It's a good little game. I think my memories were just better than the actual game. Same, yeah. I saw this go down for 99 cents and I was like, oh, wow. Why is it called Chuzzle? Chuzzle? Who knows? I never knew. I think because it was a puzzle with... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's Chuzzle. I looked at the videos you said. I'm not sure about their pacing for like if I'm pausing and reacting to stuff. I'm gonna keep them on a maybe list. and I'm gonna look again after, because I got a little bit distracted. I fell asleep last night, I'm gonna be honest. Then I got just a wee bit distracted by the whole, couldn't get this to play properly. And, Artie saved me, Artie saved the day, but, yeah. Yep. No, we're not quite there yet. It kind of reminds me of that song from Scooby-Doo. The live action. Yeah. Yes, totally is. Yeah, do you remember what I'm talking about, right? I don't know. It's always reminded me of that, to be honest. It's not the same. They kept it different enough, but it's got a lot of that vibe to it, I feel like. It was cool. Kind of weird, actually, now that I think about that. It's starting to make me feel kind of sleepy, to be honest. Oh. You know what? I know why. When I couldn't sleep and I was so overstressed back in the day, I used to play this to calm down and go to sleep. That was probably not the best choice for a street game. Oh. It doesn't matter. That's kind of funny. Get both of these in. Nope. Yes, totally. Do you ever do Pegale? Oh, odd PTSD. Kind of PTSD when you think about it. Yeah, I didn't really do that, but yeah, I guess. No, that won't work. I just remembered, oh, this was always a nice game to play. Yeah. I guess circumstances matter. I don't regret it. I think it's nice, but... A little annoying. do this too. Oh, oh, we're so fluffy. Yeah, I don't know if it counts as PTSD, but it sure is something. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that won't work because of the... Now it'll work. Fine. Chunky. Yeah, the big ones are chunky. Already clicked me onto a tutorial. Oh, we tried to figure out the screen. Somehow I ended up playing the actual game, so there you go. I mean, I didn't think I needed a tutorial, it's just not big on directions. This music doesn't match the visuals, not even remotely. That might be part of what appealed to me on it back in the day. Like, wow, that doesn't match. Seems like fun to me. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm not sure this one's a winner. I was like, well, this would be a good memory. Slingshot. Yeah, it's putting me to sleep. This is putting me to sleep. That's not good. I might have to switch what I'm doing. I'm guessing you were. I could tell. Oh, sure. 14, huh? I'll take that. Wait, if I was 14 and I played this when the kids were keeping me up so I couldn't sleep. No. No. I was not 14 with children, thank you. E equals MC squared. I don't know, I think it's some kind of weird, or what do they call that? You know, where they hide messages in the video game. Oh, I meant 2014, totally. Yeah, that makes more sense. It might have been. This is an old one. The way we found it, it was so funny. The library was getting rid of a bunch of old games they didn't want because nobody wanted to check out the computer games anymore. And I was like, oh, my kids still play a bunch of those. I'll just take all of them for like $1 or something. So they were happy to have them gone. And I brought home like 20, 30 little games for the computer. We had to adapt some of them to make them work, like put in patches. But this was one of them that just was in the stack. And I was like, well, we'll give it a go. And I found I enjoyed it. It was very nice. And I think it is nice, but it is putting me to sleep. Ooh. And part of the problem is I have it on a teeny tiny screen. And before I played it, you know, it was more full screen. So it's kind of distracting. But yeah, I can keep going down the Chuzzle route, but I don't think I figured it was a variation from the pixel art, to be honest, and it's something that's just kind of a just chatting sort of game. So I'm fine with that. Oh, my game is over? So 130,040 is a high score. Enter my name. Yeah, then they had all those fake names, remember, back in the day? Yeah. This is deluxe. Let's see. Classic Speed, Zen, Mindbender. So in theory, I've opened up. You know, I bet I had Chuzzle Deluxe back in the day because I had all of these as well. So let me see, what was Zen? Click and drag rows of Chuzzles to make groups of 3 or more. Okay, that's what I was doing. So maybe I was on Zen? Is this music different? Is that the difference? Okay. Huh. So this music is different. Huh. But it's forcing me to be a little more specific. I think you like games for talking. Peggle is good. I can look at it. I just figure y'all probably like the talking part of the pixel art more than you're really into watching me with the pixels. So I thought having another choice like that would be good. I guess that doesn't count as attached. It's fighting me on some of these. BGM 10, Peggle, it's like Brick Breaker, I think. I used to do a Brick Breaker one. It was like Egyptian themed or something. Boy, I did not realize how tired I must be. What is that weird noise? Anyway, this was on sale at the Steam event summer sale. So it was super cheap. So what, help raise your runs? Huh? This, yeah, I guess it did. I guess it did. It helped me be stressed. I could pop them on my lap and do this to just kind of de-stress and not kill them. Sorry, Venotype. No, you're good. You're good. I know a lot of you guys do the text-to-speech thing. I'm no good at it, but, you know, I can admire that y'all are. That doesn't always come out quite as intended. I know that. You really have no excuse for how tired I am. My type just not good. Sorry, brain be sleeping like you. No, no problem. I'm just, I don't know why my brain isn't operational today, but you know, apparently it's taken a day off. Don't love, but this is a problem. Yeah, no, I wasn't saying you don't type at all. I was just acknowledging that you, a lot of you guys, not you necessarily specifically, but a lot of you guys seem to use text-to-speech. boy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this. It is like sedative. I'm playing a different version. So I guess other than different music, I'm not really seeing the big difference between this one and the other one. Alright, so we have more than one explodey one. Let's see if they explodify each other. Yeah. When you sleep, I often go off stream and go to hang out with my kids and fall asleep. I'm a horrible mother. It's not like they're babies, though. It's not like they're in diapers or something who need me. They're grown-ups. I know how you feel. I think I'm supposed to maybe be using the thing. Oh, my biggest issue is I keep yawning. Oh my goodness. Well, luckily this is the opposite of Luigi. I can hit my target every time. No, I'm just trying to figure out how long do I want to play it. Because I don't really have a plan to play something else. I was so hyped, man! But we proof of concept a few things. So you were able to buy this game on one account and then gift it to another account. Which means we can transfer games easier between us now. So we have more than one Steam account officially operational now. That makes collabing type stuff easier as well. It's one of those things, it's like, you know, things got checked off here. It just isn't necessarily gonna be that this game was a big hit. Yeah, that won't work. That won't work. This is meant for moms with children, but not moms that stream. I think it was actually aimed at kids, to be fair. I do. But yes. I liked the arcade vibe of it back in the day. I know that. I think now more things have been redone, so you have easier ways to find that vibe. But I do think that back in the day, I really, really, really loved that it had that component. This isn't working. Oh, there we go. I honestly thought this had an Atari version. It might. It might. It might. It came to computer around the time that they were bringing in all of the like Tetris and all of that. And this was the deluxe version, but this is at least 19, 20 years old. Yeah, it's absolutely that type. And that's what I liked about it back in the day. You know, I was like, cool, this is very much got that feel to it, and I loved that about it. But you know, I'm okay with it not being an awesome streaming game. I knew it was a gamble. But I seriously I thought it had more value than this. Oh, I'm so bad. Age be fickle. That's the thing. I mean, it's like when you go back to an old show or something. Some translate better than others. I'd have things that I was like, oh, my kids have to see this. And then it really, I'm like, whoa, I don't remember that language. Oh, bye. Don't remember that at all. Things have changed. So I was prepared for it to not be the most awesome possum pudding pie thing, but that's more value than this. I still like having it. I just don't know how much on time I'll get out of it. On screen. Yeah. On stream time it will offer. To be honest, I almost wish I'd had a little something to have an excuse for how bumbly it sounded. I guess I'm tireder than I thought. It's like all of a sudden I can't even think. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Alright, so I'm on level Zen. I have no idea what that means. But I am. Age be fickle. Yeah, I think supposedly we are about to have another ad break. I'm only supposed to have one an hour. This is my second one, so I don't know what to think. If you get an ad break, Tomas, type and let me know, please. I would appreciate that. I'm trying to get a better grip on what the ads are doing. I don't know what I can do about it, but I am trying. Alright, it says the ad starts in 1 minute 27 seconds. I think it's satisfying to blow things up. That's as much of it as anything, to be honest. It's very nice to blow things up. They don't look like they're getting hurt. They're just like, woohoo, you blew us up again, yay! I find that moderately satisfying. And they're cute little faces and they're silly and there's not really like a plot. There's a value in that. Alright, 20 seconds to the ad break. Alright, supposedly there is an ad break right now. Pretty color. Yes, very pretty color. Alright, ad break ends in 25 seconds. If you have one right now, you don't hear me telling you, but I am. Puzzle Lady ad break is now over, I think. Meow. Okay, Tomas is back. Not sure if he was gone. All right. So maybe this is the one that has no levels? I don't seem to be changing levels now. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, mentally maybe. Oh, you're mentally present. Very good, very good. Trying to figure out where... I remember there being some kind of break-ins in, but maybe not. The worried eyes. I like the googly eyes, I'm not gonna lie. That's right, I can move this, but I don't think that's gonna fix anything. Oh, 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 oh. It's so wrong. Yep. You're welcome, baby. Alright, so this is Zen mode. I think it just goes. I definitely played this, or I might be thinking about another library game. Fair enough. I guess that's... I'm popping those guys out, but I don't know why. Oh, Tomas, I think we're alone. I think we're alone now. Me too, yeah. I might have to switch. I'm gonna have nobody tonight. Well, you're not nobody. You're absolutely somebody. That's not what I meant, but... I don't know. It's like all of a sudden everybody has a life. What's with that, right? It is, isn't it? It's seriously hypnotic music. The subliminal messaging is strong with this one. Really? There we go. Didn't react. Pew! 72,740. I don't think this ends. It does have Furby vibes. Alright. So what's Mindbender? Oh my gosh, I remember this. Okay, this is where I got into the puzzles. I remember where it is now. I don't remember if there's a way to reset it. Boogers. I messed it up. Yes, I loved doing this part. There we go. The first one was supposed to be easy. This is what I played and played and played. Alright. Click here to play the next puzzle. Like, it starts out so easy, and then it gets really hard. I remember that. The puzzle part makes sense now. Yes. So that part matches up now. Nope. What was it I had to do, like... No. Yeah, something like that. And I had to do something similar up here. That's right. Yep. Yep, music is a vibe. All right. I think this has a little more value for a like a just chatting stream or something, for sure. Let me see if I can look at this with my sound off. Yeah. Oh, my phone. Oh. Did I get a phone call? I've been getting phone calls. Alright, give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll be. Alright. So what I was going to do is look at YouTube really quick. This was released on May 12th, 2005. Why is my birth year so odd? Anyway. That is so cute. Alright, I'm going to stop looking right now. So, I'm still thinking that tomorrow I'm going to do the reaction stream. You're the only one who's contributed anything because nobody's really been hanging around. I'm definitely planning to go with something history themed, and I think since it's the week of July 4th, I'll probably do something American-ish. But I'm cool with doing like Canadian stuff and Argentinian stuff and UK stuff and German stuff and everything else. Pat, pat, thank you. I feel pat patted. So I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah. So that's one of my thinkings. Find myself dragged in here. That's going to be having to be anyway. Everyone is busy lately. It does feel that way, doesn't it? Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway. I mean, I guess they show up and they find out I'm doing a reaction or not, but nobody else is here to object. So I'm thinking something more like, how can I be American and it's the 3rd of July, not the 4th? I get that, but not acknowledge that at all. So, or it will be tomorrow. And especially if we're doing something history themed. So I thought that could be cool. So I'm going to look, I looked at your guy. I'm going to see if there's anything by the Fat Electrician. I've got to look at some of the reenactment stuff, and I'm just going to pick something. And it'll be a surprise to us all. And then, at the moment, I mean, because Minecraft is the day for 4th of July, so I'll probably still do that. Oops, I went too far. Do you know redstone? Ish. I know a little bit, but I haven't found any redstone in my current game. I mean, I guess the other option is I make a copy of it and I go in and creative on that world. That's another option, and then I could do redstone-y stuff. But I really just need to find redstone. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Anyway. Yeah, somehow I messed that up. I thought I was doing good. Yeah, I gotta go over one. Are you good with Rubik's Cubes? I mean, back in the day, I used to play with them when they were newer, but, I haven't really done a lot with Rubik's Cube in quite some time. I think it's very safe to say I am not an expert redstoner. Odd way to phrase that. Sorry. Let's see here. All right. I don't know what I'm thinking. I had it going on and now I don't. How did I do this? There we go. This music has me on the zone. Did they just talk? I don't know. It feels very disco-y, right? Right, and then we'll have that, except not really. I must be over too many. Oh, so this is what it's supposed to be dead? I don't know. Main menu. Trophy room. What have I earned? Nothing. For popping 8 or more Chuzzles in with group. For popping 7 Chuzzles. For popping a whole board with 1 color. Removing 3 or more blocks in 1 sweep. For sparing all fat Chuzzles in a game. Ooh, I have done all of these in the past, by the way. For popping 10,000 Chuzzles. Ouch. 100,000 Chuzzles. For playing an entire game without a bad mood. For popping 1 million Chuzzles. For exploding 3 super Chuzzles at once. For making a quadruple combo. For popping 1,000 super Chuzzles. For causing a 7-step cascade. For exploding 4 super Chuzzlers at once. For obtaining every other trophy. For passing speed level 5 without getting a lock. For clearing 2 speed levels without getting a warning. For clearing 2 speed levels without getting a lock. For reaching level 20 in Mindbender. For reaching level 10 in Mindbender. For reaching level 10 in Chuzzle speed. For popping 1,000 fat puzzles for solving all Mindbender puzzles and for solving all puzzles through level 10 in Mindbender. How close am I to that? That seems... Where am I at in Mindbender? Oh, so this is only counting as 3, even though I do 5 per level. Got it. Okay. Okay. I do know one thing I want to do. Woohoo! My magic wand. Alright. I'm willing to do something different. I'm willing to say we've done this for an hour and a half and this music is mega repetitive. And just call it quits for the night. I'm willing to keep playing this. So, Tomas, you're the only one typing. So what is your preference of the 3? Oh. I don't think I can do the music anymore tonight, to be honest. I do like the Mindbender. I think that's where I should start next time. I'm willing to do this again, but nobody's here. Alright, so I'm going to I just want to be out of Funky Town. Yeah, see, I think it's enough Funky Town for one night. So I'm going to go ahead and put my Be Right Back screen on and try to get this straightened out. And I'm going to hit the potty really quick, if you don't mind. And then ask my kids to bring me a coffee. Oh, where's the Be Right Back? Here? Shame. Yeah. There we go. And that gets rid of Funky Town. And I'll get this all switched up and I'll come back with the, probably pixel art because it's the only thing I can do fast. But I'll figure that out. I'll be right back. Ugh. Yeah, none of us can do the Funky Town. I'm going back in. Whoa. Get this cup out of the way. Just realized I have onion on that spoon, and I just stuck it in my fresh tea. Irish breakfast tea with a bit of onion. Why not? All right. Oof. I am attempting to switch the game. Quit. Alright, and then get this one. Oh, it's not gonna work. Crap. I need to switch my Steam account. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Let's see. Let's lose the Steam. I have it up at the bottom. That's my problem. No, that's OBS. There we go. Switch account. How do I switch? Change account. Continue. Children help. Wow. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The children don't need help. I'm okay. I'm okay. No, don't remove the account. Just log in. Gracious. Gracious, gracious. All right. Now, I just got a message somehow. All right. And now I need to come over here. Turn that off. And get on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I know I have had that screen on a long time. Here we go. Play. Team game is on. I can get this to show up. All right, I'm switching this up. Pixel. Coloring pixels. And then I gotta change my thingy. I think that just updated. Now I'm gonna try to get rid of my Be Right Back screen and okay. Why don't I have my I need my Be Right Back screen right back real quick. Let's see, I don't want that. I do want that. And then I need no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. Maybe? Alright, now let's see if I did it. Yeah, I did it! Be flip-flop back. I did it. Woohoo! Alright. What? What did I do before? I was working on Earth and the moon. You got a preference? Here, let's just go Earth for now. That was starting to go pretty quick. And then I can go right into the moon if you want. It's easy to switch around from here. Design. You want me to do a design? I'm not sure what that means. A new one? Nope. Okay. I'll go see what if one of them says design. I just was gonna do a little bit of ocean time here. Knock out some of this. Every time I go into pixel art, I'm trying to knock out a little more of this ocean, or this one will never end. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay. Anyway, so I definitely liked your idea of the history, so I'm gonna go that way. I just haven't picked the exact one. I'm gonna probably try to do that after I go offline tonight, but I'll probably fall asleep again like last night. I looked at the guy you sent. I need it to be something that isn't going to be messed up by me pausing it and starting it, because if I don't change the content somewhat, I'll be in trouble legally, so I do need to have that in mind. And I'm not sure the guy you sent me, the Blue Jay guy, quite will work for that. But it gave me a really good idea. You like the cartoony ones with the stick figures and history and kind of the vibe, and I can work with that. I can work with that. We love history programs here. And like I said, I think I want to go American a little bit because of 4th of July. How can I not acknowledge it, at least? I'm just thinking like, yeah. I got you. I even thought of like Horrible Histories, the British version, but I don't think that'll quite work. But I'm gonna look through, and I'll try to pick something I haven't actually seen or that I haven't seen in a very long time. So that'll be something to work with. Anyway, that's my thought. So that's sort of your chance to go, oh, that sounds horrible. And then if that works, I could do like a program about cryptid or any number of things. I think that could be kind of cool to just sort of share some stuff that way. I think it would be fun. I'm not your typical like React channel thing. I don't want it to be most of what I do, but I think like a treat or once a week or something like that. Because I will get copy claimed for it. This is absolutely going to happen. But I want to pick things that won't have the noise blocked out on Twitch. If that starts happening, but we find something we like, we're going to have to go to Kick for those things. I'm sorry. And I know you don't want to go to Kick ever, 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 no matter what. You'd be kicking and screaming. But if you want to hear it, that might be the only way, depending on what everybody ends up liking. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to keep it as so that it could be either dual streamed or totally on Twitch. But I guess the other option is YouTube, but I think they block my sound too, maybe, but it might only be Twitch that does that live. And the YouTube definitely does not cut the sound on the VOD. So it is a possibility. But it's not going to be very good content if it's a VTuber you can't hear. So I have to take that into account. Twitch does that for VODs. Yeah. I've seen them do it live too. That's my concern. They've done it to Hedge and to Artie, both. Where they didn't know that, for example, Minecraft music was considered copyright all of a sudden that hadn't been, and they got copy claimed. That's why they don't ever do the Minecraft music anymore. Because they have no sound on those VODs. And they're like, this was fair use. Yeah. Alright, how many more? Yeah, just a few. They'll be mixed in. Okay. Like there. And there, and there, and there. And there's 4 left. So there's probably like another, like a little lake or something in here. 1. Yeah, copyright be fickle. I mean, if it was legit, I wouldn't even mind. You know, I'm all about people getting credit for things they worked hard on. I don't want to steal. That's completely valid to me. And I don't want somebody to steal from me, and I don't want to steal from them. The problem is all the people who are bad faith actors. And there's a lot of them. And that's where I have an issue. They should have to prove their claim or be able to prove it if challenged. The person should not lose access to their items and their work first, and then, yeah. I got thoughts. Plus, in the old days, as long as it was fair use and as long as you credited appropriately, you were fine. And then they've made all these new rules that I think are not really user-friendly. And everybody's willing to work around it as long as it's consistent. I do think that, but I want to see it actually benefit the creators. I know, crazy thought. Forgot this was down here. Whoopsie. Yeah, let's grab all these. Yeah, people also fake being the artist. Yes, that's a huge problem, especially like down in Brazil and some other places. There are addresses that are well known for doing this, and look, I don't want anybody taking advantage, like I said, but I do think some level of evidence should be required. Like I'm not as into them now, but we used to watch a lot of Two Set, and they would compose their own music, have a big music video debut, and then it would get copy claimed. And all that work they put into their own original music, their own music video, their own production, everything, and they would be fighting a copy claim. And then whoever took the copy claim would release it before the challenge was complete. So that they got that first 2 days, 3 days of income. And the people who did all the work did not. It just, yeah, I don't know the answers, but it's not right. And I want to be fair, but I also don't want to encourage that kind of thing. But the faking being the artist to me is, that's probably the bigger crime to me, honestly. That's starting to look like the planet. Alright, I think I'm going to just finish off this, I'm guessing, Antarctica. Because I can. Is New Zealand there? You know, that's a good question. Because I feel like this map is a bit empty. I'm not seeing a few things. I mean, if this is Australia, and that's kind of in India, maybe New Zealand is supposed to be one of these? I think that's a bit of a stretch. Because it gets forgotten on maps. I'm not sure if forgotten is the right word, but when they're doing something stylized and they're making it far smaller, they do that to Florida too. They make Florida a completely different shape and configuration. So I get it. Alright, and then we got 51. And 58. And 67. And 64. Boop. And 73. 74. 75. Alright, and I did see like a 76 up in here somewhere weird. Oh, I just... I just saw that in there, and now I don't. There it is. Then... Alright, well, I don't know how much more I really want to just kind of stare at this, but I did want to get some of these bigger ones out of the way, I guess, and okay, and then here, boop. Penguins or misplaced. Yeah, I think it's less about leaving it off and more about how to make it, because it's still an art form. They're trying to make it beautiful. I mean, I would think that if you're south of the equator and you're building the map, you might leave off Greenland or Iceland or something like that too. I don't know. And it's not something I've put lots of thought into. There it was. I knew it was over here somewhere. Alright, so that means up into 72. I'm not going to hunt through for the tiny, but... Oh! What's this? We should do these. 14.19.5. Boop, boop. Let's at least get some of this. This could be New Zealand, maybe? Not as bad as old maps. So, well, with old maps, they had to know it existed. That feels moderately relevant. And sometimes they did, and sometimes they didn't. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of those higher up, but in the meantime, we can still get some of that. Boop. Let's get these 6s and 5s and whatnot. Boop. 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 4 and 3. What? Come on, change it over. And then I guess I need 1 gate. I like old maps. I like when they looked at it as more of an art form. I get the accuracy level, but the trick was they wanted to make them beautiful, but they also wanted to make them navigable. That can be kind of cool to me. Have you used MapQuest back when? Yes, I did. I used to use MapQuest back in the old days. I absolutely did. But I like real maps to this day. I would just as happily have an honest to goodness physical map. I find them far more useful. Okay, I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, this could be Australia. and New Zealand, it's very small. I feel a bit oddly so. So is down here. All right. Yep. That's how I used to make it so my kiddos could travel when they were really little. I would print them out of MapQuest each location we were going to, and so they could see each turn and they could follow, and that helped a lot. And it's been a long time. Let's see. I feel like this is kind of a black hole to dive into if I'm not careful. Constantly made maps for homework. Seems like a good thing though, right? 71. Found it. So then 66 will be the largest number, and 64. Let's see, 60. I think it's gonna be in that mess up there, to be honest. Constantly made maps for homework. Ad break in progress. Ad ends in 2 seconds. Woo! Did you enjoy your ad break? I think it's over now. That seems like it's happening too often. It's supposed to be once an hour. We've had 3 breaks so far. Yeah, I think I got a problem. 24. 21. 23. 23. Whoops. Would help if the correct one was clicked a lot. 18. 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. Boop. All right, let's hit up 17. Boop. 13. Dingoes, yes. Oh. Do you like dingoes? Yeah, let's put that back because that was messed up. And then we'll get that corrected. We'll get that corrected. That. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That in there. 7. Alright, we'll see what we got land mass wise in a second here, because it's and 3. Even though they're knockoff giraffe chickens, emus. Emus more. You like the emus? Mew, mew. They can be vicious. Just saying. They will peck the top of your head so fast. I wouldn't mess with an emu, that's for sure. It's gonna win. Alright, and then we've got 6. Of which there's actually quite a lot. So I'm not going to finish that all off right now. 5. There's a bunch of the 6s left. One 9 left. Niner, niner. Boop. If you saw a unicorn, would you question life? Probably not. I am very comfortable with the idea that we don't understand everything around us. Do I expect to see one? No. But I don't think it would look like a lot of the books. I kind of like the idea of like the way the Koreans draw the unicorns for if it was a real creature, which, you know, is something people have talked about all over the world. I don't think they exist now, to be really honest. Probably would be creepy. I think they'd be scary. I think I would be like, oh crap. I would, you know, you want to assert enough dominance to get out of the situation and not so much to tick it off. that's the kind of what comes to my mind. I didn't need to do all these, but whatever. I've always thought that they, maybe because I first really encountered them in the Bible, right? But I didn't get the impression that they were friendly creatures. You know, they were like, I mean, Noah got lions on the ark and he couldn't get the unicorn. Just think about that. I mean, from a kid perspective, I was like, they be tough. That was my hot take as a child. These graceful, beautiful creatures they show in paintings. Certainly not the silly ones. I did like the last unicorn movie, way back, the cartoon movie. I just messed that up. Alright, well I have one more number 4 hiding in here somewhere. That's awesome. I thought I saw it. Would be creepy, never seen. Yeah, it's probably would be really dated feeling to you, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But it's a classic. I made all my kids watch it. I did. I made them all watch. I did. It's one of those that I was like, everybody should see this one. But, I don't know. But I think if they existed or exist IRL and they're still around, they must be tough to be hidden and not out and seen. So, don't know that I would want to ever encounter one. Let's put it that way. Don't think that's a typical take, but I'm a realist. Never seen rhino. Yep, I definitely think rhinos are far closer to what it would have been like. Yep. That is my leaning far more that direction. So those colors are going to be more in here. All right, so yeah, there's not much of these left. I'm just trying to knock out some of these colors so when I come back in it'll be a really fast finish. Alright. It's helped, but it is way too pixelated. Like you said, I think this is not the best version. I can't look at this anymore. Bye. 90% done though. Then there is a narwhal, which their horn is a tooth, and how they can tell what is nearby. Narwhals are really awesome. I think they're very cool. Yeah, one down from that. All right, let's do like so. Puke map. Oh, is the moon a puke map? I don't have to do more moon. I thought it might be nice. I thought you liked the moon last night. I'm sorry. Here, let me get my next boundary drawn in and I'll flip it. Yeah, we'll just kind of... This color doesn't seem to be the main color of this area. I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway, and then I'll come back in. No, the earth is puke. Yeah, the earth is pukey. I agree. I agree. It is pukey for sure. Alright, let me get this section and then I'll just kind of blow through here. But I think this one will go really quick. And then that'll be another section done of the moon. And then I'll even do a little one or start a bigger one again for you because it looks like the earth is going to be done pretty soon. Alright, let's see. This keeps me up and Chuzzle made me sleepy. Well, I'm not sure which is better, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Depends on if you're trying to stay awake or fall asleep, I guess. But it shouldn't be too late for you. No clue. I mean, it's not my business, but your sleep schedule seems a little bit off, to be honest. I think you're up more with Artie most of the time. And I just sort of get you waking up is how it seems to be a lot of the time. Let's pick up the 12. Oh, I missed a 10. Boop. No clue. Yeah, Hedgehog is off and on. Yeah. I know. Alright, I'll come back in for some of the bigger numbers, but I'm just trying to get through some of these. Right, it's not perfect, and I've obviously got a bunch going on over here. How much of this is, yeah. Alright, let's get that 13 picked up and in. Moon! I know. I actually think they did a really lovely job with this. I was hesitant at first. I'm not gonna lie. It is an endeavor. But actually, once you get going, it's not that bad. And I'm just breaking it up into pieces. If I did it all at one go, I think I'd go insane. I'll come back in and pick up these 9s. These 9s. Then I'll come back up here for these 8s. My favorite, I think. You do? I will say, I definitely find it growing on me, for sure. Let's get that 20 and the 22. Now let's come back this way. I hate doing the tiny numbers because this is where I'm going to mess it up. But the pixelation is done so nicely on this, I think. It's pretty cool to see what can be done with gray. Why is there little chunks of you? Is there little chunks of me? I don't know. Looking over, I think I'm there. I keep leaning forward. That could be messing it up. Greened. Oh, because it just has that in there for accent, which I kind of love. I just saw 28. All right, let's get those 6s. Oh, interesting. Yeah, if you look, and this is what I love about it, if you really look through a telescope, or you really look at a detailed photograph, like from a planetarium or something, there are all these little specks of color that show up. And they've got those, just like a little pixel here, a little pixel there. I think it makes it more real. I'm not sure how much those colors are really there or how much it's just your eyeball needs them to be there for it to all make sense. But I like that they did that kind of detail. I think it's all 5s and 4s now, really. Wow. Yep. Oh, we've got some more 8s. Back to the 5s. guess I somehow missed that little chunk of moon. I'll go back up for it in a second. Alright, and then we'll pick up, this will not be all of these, yeah. Then we have this, so I missed these little pieces. And then 4s, and then I'll step back and see. Mr. Wyvern. This is so much better than the last one. Well, Lost picked both. The Earth and the Moon. I think he was being silly, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. 5. Did I not do as big a chunk as I intended? Oh, I see. Alright. I guess I was thinking probably more, but that's okay. Let me get these colors that I missed on the edge. So we've got 10s, 7, and 6. And that moth ring was all she wrote. But it's just really coming together so beautifully. So I'm trying to get, because the rounded bits are kind of not working in the squared out. And then I can come in and kind of make a, I guess I could just sort of make it cleaner. Gonna make it a little cleaner. Looks like actual photos. I think they must have done it from photos. I really do. Anyway, I don't want to do anything really crazy here. I'm going to finish off this line though. I think I was just trying to square this out last time. So it would make more sense. Why is that one not working? And we have 9 and 11. And 12. There. I think that helps some. And then I'll come in and just section it and do it. But the roundy bit's kind of needed. Or I'll just sort of do outside and come on in that way. I don't know. Time be flying. Yeah, I can't do this a whole lot longer. So... see, in theory, this is a... yep. See? So this now corresponds. Yeah. Alright. So if I was to briefly start a new one, I'll try and move out of the way. You guys really can't see these. Sunset at the lake or mountains. Or under the sea. What appeals? I don't know how much of this you can see, but I'll do the beginning of a little one. And then I'm probably gonna see under the sea. Alright. I don't know how big or small this one is. So let's be a little bit cheaty. The largest number is... oh, that's too dark. Oh, this one. That's perfect. Number 7. Looks interesting. Yeah, I have no idea what to think of this one, to be honest. We'll just start down here, I guess. I found that the white is just really hard to look at glare-wise, and this makes it so much easier later. I just take whatever color is the most, and I color it all in that first, and then I come back in and I can... I just chose because of shape. That's fine. I have no idea what to think of this one. Because you have kind of a preview, but you really don't. Some of them turn out to be really, really awesome. And some of them... well... there was the poop picture. And the drippy moose picture. Just saying. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of repetition of color coming in here. And it's big. Poop and puke, yeah. And then there's that map that, you know, who can make the earth not great? Well, somebody. Just saying. But see how much I think this is just more of a glare to look at. I know this probably affects my score if it's scoring or something, but I did it to be silly on one of them, and I was like, you know what, this makes it so much easier. It really does. So it's kind of like, remember with Bob Ross, he would paint the canvas first to get that base layer. That's kind of how I'm thinking of this. It really helps, I feel. But I think it's supposed to be like a terrarium vibe or one of those cross sections, you know, where you have like those scientific cross sections of a, like the sea or a river, when you go to science centers or whatever. You get scored, really? I have no idea. I do know I'm apparently earning achievements for different things I do, so there's got to be some level of scoring. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, and then I realized I have all these hours in on my son's account, and I went to go look into switching it over, and yeah, I can't. So, I don't know. I have to make a decision. I can't take what I've earned here over there. I'd have to redo everything. That's daunting. I think this one will be a pretty easy one, though. I mean, the blocks of color are very consistent. Kind of like that library one I did. In too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep on this account, man. My son better never want to play pixel art, because it's mine now. Oopsie. I guess I could go in off camera, because I'd probably be faster if I'm not talking to people, you know? And just whip through and copy over, like, but I know what they look like now, so I could do them faster and better, but I just don't care that much. Doesn't seem his speed. Yeah, no. There's not a lot of mechs here. He's doing a lot of Hollow Knight right now, actually. I think he just had a video come out early this morning or yesterday. I've got to look and see. It's Thyme. I think he's getting funnier and funnier on some things, but it's not like anybody watches, so I feel really bad for him. But, like, I'll go see stuff, and the algorithm does not push him to me at all, even though I watch him, so. I might back off in a second and just see how much of this I've done. Because it feels like a good chunk, but I think I'm only going up 1/2. Ooh. Yes, Mr. Aggie Rhythm stinks. Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, okay, for example, it kept showing me this lady for exercising. I'm like, why is she showing me this lady for exercising? What the heck? You know, I don't look at stuff like that. So finally I clicked on it. I'm like, you know what? There's actually some interesting ideas there, but I don't necessarily care for this individual's personal outlook on life, and I'm never going to watch them for that reason. But maybe if they have something specific that I'm interested in, I might click on it in the future. Pushes that stuff so hard. Then it pushed someone else on me, and I clicked to decide if I was going to say never show me this again or not. And this person actually I really liked, and I'm like, you know what? I might watch this person's videos. and they won't show up on my feed. It's like, what the heck, YouTube? You know, if I look for a video, I can't find it, but if you give it to me, it's okay. What the heck? It drives me crazy sometimes. I click don't recommend channel. Yeah, I do that all the time. A lot of times those will still come back though, because you've had an interaction when there's updates and stuff. So it gets frustrating to me. But I especially do that if I get really mad at a channel or I find it particularly vile. There's some stinky people on the YouTubes, you know. Yeah. Yeah, like for example, one for me is if you are clearly targeting kids and you're not kid material, I will watch you. I don't want to see your stuff. I don't want to help you go through the algorithm. And I don't mind if you exist with adult material, but don't be putting on colorful things with sing-songy songs and trying to pretend like you're, you know, aiming at adults. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and crotchety. I feel like I sound pretty old and crotchety right now. But that's kind of a thing for me, you know. I treat this, yeah, I treat this like an adult channel. I expect the people that are on here as adults. That doesn't mean I don't want it to be wholesome. I certainly would not want to trick somebody into finding material that was not appropriate for them on my channel. I'm certainly not doing like sketchy stuff, you know. All right. But some people think cartoon means kid, and you know, I don't think kids belong to be part of every conversation with the grown-ups. I don't think we've shocked you too bad here, Tomas, but you're also, you know, you're of age. At least you say so. I believe you. Gosh, you should be 20 soon, right? You're growing up. Yeah. 2 decades. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, this is doing something. I think this will be the whole thing, maybe? I'll have to come back by and look. Alright, let's see. I mean, I think that's good enough. So then it'll be a matter of, it's got this color coming in. If we just wanted to outline. So much for that. Let's just color those back over. Why? Let me make you wrong. So cool. Feels like 100. Yes. Feels kind of cool. I just feel like this is clearly some sort of structural picture, so I thought, what if I do like the outline bit? What if I mess it up completely? Yeah, I know I can correct those spots with their actual color, but I'm trying to get kind of a vibe for what I'm looking at here. I think this one is turning out kind of cool. So are you ready to hit your decades, your multiple decades? My kids all thought that was way more special than, way more special than 21. They liked hitting 5, 10, 15, 20. Those were big years for them. Nope. Fair enough. You're like, yeah, no, that's not my jam. Cool beans. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, then I'm going to try and follow it up through the middle. I'll admit to being moderately puzzled at this point. It's almost like a spine. Ah, it does shift over. Let's see. Well, everybody gets older, Tomas. Whether you want to or not. I think it's slightly easier to take this down than up. Okay. Oh, that's going to be kind of cool. I missed a spot over here where I messed that up. I know there was this, I think it was at the top bit. There was another, getting arthritis is my fear. You're worried about arthritis? why you're always asking me about, like, my legs and stuff? Oh, honey. It'll happen. You'll get arthritis. It's not gonna be that big a deal, though. You'll see. Oh my gosh, what a fear. What a fear. You know what? There's nothing funny about fear. I get that, but I have pretty significant arthritis, and I do just fine. The key is eat healthy. Don't count on pain medication. Eat healthy. I would even argue, especially as a guy, eat lots of meat. Red meat. Get all those nutrients in. And I think you'll find, arthritis is minimal to not at all. It's... Except perhaps from, like, specific injuries. That's a possibility. You don't show it. Well, thank you. I don't believe in letting things like that run my life, but I had quite a lot of surgery on myself when I was younger. And, that has a side effect, right? Alright, so this... I'm just sort of trying to delineate. I think this is actually going to be quite a fast one when I get down to it. Huh. I didn't expect it to go quite this fast. But it's very patterned, this one. Truth, yeah. But just, eat healthy. If you eat healthy, if you move, if you keep active, which is perhaps more difficult for a lot of spectrum-y people, to be fair. That is the best thing you can do if you're really, truly worried about developing arthritis, to keep from doing so. Okay, somewhere else, there's a bunch of 14s hiding. Weird, weird, weird. Ah, I see. Hi. I needed to know, thank you. I'm apparently putting somebody to sleep. Alright. Yep. I mean, we've clearly got some kind of pattern of something happening here. And there's 93 more, huh? Here's a bunch more. Interesting. So oh, those look like bubbles. If this is the sea, that's gotta be bubbles, like bubbling up. So when do I nap? I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I'm definitely starting to get sleepy. Probably gonna, I'm trying to finish this off really quick, and then I'm probably gonna go hang out with my kids for a little bit and then fall asleep. Yeah, so there'll be another chunk of that white somewhere, but I think that's what it is. It's all bubbles. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's starting to get to, oh. It's definitely getting some structure to it, isn't it? Makes me feel like there should be some over here. Anyway, yeah, I'll be napping soon. $12 more out of this whole thing. Yeah, they're gonna be like bubbles, I think. So I'm not gonna go hunt those down. Tempting as it may be. Look at that. That's definitely some structure to that. Yeah, they're all gonna be like that. Little bubbles. Huh. I thought it was showing layers. I think it is. I think it is. Look. That looks like a layer and a layer and a layer. Ah! No. That was brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, I think there's definitely layers to it. I don't think there's any question. And I think it'll go through really quick if I do it by the layer. Yes, you're gonna have this. You find, yeah, so like, for example, you've got this. I'm just gonna do this little piece to show it's clearly layers. I don't think there's any question. The question is it showing like a cross section of the ocean, or is it an aquarium, or what? Because you've got some organic shapes in there, but for the most part, and you come up here and pick up these two. And then you're going to have this 9 and then the 12. I mean, that is definitely layered. Pop that back over there. And you have like here, and then you have this kind of color going here, then here, and then you have this happening. I mean, that's definitely got that whole vibe. It's my heart. Oh my. I don't know about that. I mean, this definitely could be like some kind of substrate or edge on an aquarium. You fine. It's your heart. Oh, yeah. It's that. But I definitely feel, it's depicting something in layers for sure. And that's where you're going to go on over. You got that one. And so these must be bubbles too. These. A little bit. And then you've got like this little bitty light color. That could be like a little fish or something. Oh, is that a mermaid? I think we have something. Whoop. Okay. Dead Ariel? Ooh. I don't know if I would quite go there. But it didn't end very well for her, did it? At least not in the Hans Christian Andersen. Let's see. Let's just make you that. Otherwise it'll be confusing later, but we'll do these little moments. Alright. I mean, that's something. Yes, foam. Foam. I mean, I'm somehow more confused than before. Alright, I really want to do this one. I don't. Oh, I see. That's like a. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's like a deep sea fish. Interesting. And I guess that'll be that color. Well, it's layers. L. Alright, I need to go. I definitely need to go. I don't know what the heck is going on up here now. That raises all kinds of questions, especially because this is a box. Like, are they trapped? That could be like a boat and an octopus. There's some kind of story going on here. Alright. That's not too bad. 30%. We never picked anybody up, Tomas. It's just us. She dead and Ash. Oh gosh. You have a good night, Tomas. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be reacting to something. I don't know what. I don't know how it'll go. It might be a shorter stream if it's a disaster, but we're gonna give it a go. Alrighty.